guys, so today I'm filming a different type of video that I don't normally film on my channel or incorporate, but I thought it was time to do so because why not? I've kind of brought in this channel to be more than just makeup. So the way this kind of creation popped into my head, I was sitting in my grade 12 religion class at school, and some of the topics we talk about are very heavy issues and topics that are not normally discussed on a day-to-day basis, you know, with your friends, with your family. With that being said, there's a lot of talking about yourself, not in a selfish way, but just, you know, learning decisions, life lessons, and your morals and beliefs. And I find that that is all so important, and I haven't really thought about all those things coming together into one till now. And just a quick disclaimer before I start this video, by no means am I telling you all of these things that I mention in the video are things that are going to make you necessarily happy. It's definitely not like that. Take it as you will. Some people are just going to watch this for entertainment value, and I mean, that's completely fine. So whether you take this into your own hands and do something with it is up to you. This is just my take on the subject and my opinions being brought out on YouTube. So just to get that out there and cleared up for everyone. So I thought that it was kind of a good time to film this video for you guys. You know, it's still being the new year and all, and basically, I don't know what I'm going to really title this video yet. I kind of want to make it something like how to be happy, how to maintain happiness, how to keep yourself happy, how to be you. So you know that quote you always hear people say, like, you be you? I want this video to be kind of based around that quote. So I first kind of got this video idea when I was sitting back in English class. We were reading Hamlet by William Shakespeare, and one of the best characters, I think, in the book, Polonius, he says a quote that is, "To thine own self be true." So meaning you're true to yourself. You're not being like a false person. And I feel like I'm going to kind of get into some topics just about you, about loving yourself, respecting yourself, accepting yourself, not worrying about what other people think. It's about you, not them. So first, just going off, you know yourself best. You know what's best for you, and you don't need to let other people kind of tell you what to do or tell you what to think and kind of help you make your decisions. Be your own person. The way that you feel is up to your own discretion, nobody else's. No one needs to tell you how to feel. No one has to bring you down to that point. A lot of the time I feel like we're being people pleasers and we're trying to make everyone happy, but the most important person that you need to keep happy is yourself. You're living with yourself for your whole life. That's what you're going through life with, is yourself. So whether, you know, whatever you choose to do in life, you're doing it because you want to do it, not because somebody else is telling you to. So that's my little intro for this whole you topic. So going into challenging yourself. So you're asking yourself things like, what do I want to do? Why should I do it? What will the outcome be if I do it? If I don't do it, what will I be missing out on? You know, challenge is something that is a courageous act that, you know, you're facing uncertainty and you're not sure, but that's the whole point of the word challenge. You're doing something that's out of your comfort zone. So even if you make a decision and it doesn't end up being the right one, or it doesn't go exactly as planned, you know, life just doesn't go as planned sometimes. Things change, it happens. There's always bumps on the road. It's never going to be a straight, smooth path. So, you know, when you're going through those decisions, if they turn out not to be what they expected, you learn from that experience. You ask people, you ask them for help. You're not by yourself. There's always people around you, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's your priest at the church, you know, it's anyone. You're just learning from that decision, you're seeking clarification through other people, and you just kind of figure it out along the way. It doesn't have to be all structured piece. So the next kind of topic is just loving and accepting yourself. So, you know, that's starting your day doing happy things, positive things, things that make yourself happy, not sad. So, you know, getting up in the morning, I know a lot of us like to grab our phone, go on Instagram, text people. You know, getting up and maybe opening your blinds and seeing the sun shine in, do your bed, say good morning to your family, text your friends or your boyfriend if you want, I guess, and be like, good morning. It's stuff like that, you know, eating those healthy foods to kind of just get you energized and started for the day. And then following through with those actions. So whether you're at school and you're holding the door open for someone, or someone missed the note from the lesson the day before, so you're handing it off to them so they can catch up and not be behind. It's those small acts that help you become a better person and even though it's helpful to them, it's also helpful to you in a way because you're bettering yourself as a person. You're not being that passive person that's not doing anything about life. You're not being that passive person that's just standing there watching, bringing that negative attitude. I know a lot of us don't like, sometimes getting up in the morning, going to school or going to work, doing chores, going volunteering, whatever it may be, but it's to be thankful for those moments and you're waking up and getting to fill your brain with all this knowledge and these skills and meeting these people and building relationships. I feel like it's all those things intertwined that also shape your happiness. I know everyone may not like this idea, but I know people that definitely write in like everyday diaries or journals, and those are super helpful. I used to do them all the time. Haven't done it lately just because of like time management, but getting out your thoughts on paper, whether it's good or bad, or just a general statement, anything that you're thinking of at the moment, I felt like I was just releasing what was happening to me that day on that piece of paper. It was just between me and the paper, no one else was between it. And if writing things isn't your thing, then you can totally take up yoga or a sport, do something that makes you happy. It doesn't have to be writing in a journal, because I know some people hate writing and reading, but those things are helpful in a sense, especially the people that enjoy doing those things. You're doing something you like and you're maintaining your happiness while doing those things. The next thing is kind of just overcoming your negative thoughts and bringing in the positive, which I know can be super hard. We all have those struggles and obstacles that we come face to face with in life, but to kind of push past them and bring in positive energy is super, super important to maintain your happiness, anyone's happiness in that sense. And, avoid trying to be perfect and changing the way you are because you don't think you fit the image of someone or something else. When you realize that you're thinking negatively, you need to kind of acknowledge that feeling and identify the source of feeling and consciously make like a new statement. Or you can rewrite in your journal. Think of a positive statement to write instead. Going back to the journal, you could also write down all positive attributes and you can compare them to negative ones. And listening to music that's inspiring. So stuff like Love Yourself by Justin Bieber, or there's also another Love Yourself by Haley something, I forget her name, I'll just write it on the screen here. But those are just encouraging songs that are about, keeping yourself happy, loving yourself for who you are, not for what other people want you to be. So the next topic is kind of just respecting yourself internally and externally. So internally, you're feeding yourself good substances, you're not harming your body in any way, shape, or form, and you're taking care of yourself, you're getting enough sleep, you're not on your technology all the time, you're making those friendships, relationships with people around you, you're not blocking things out, especially the good. You're feeding yourself healthy things, but on that occasion, have a sugary treat because your body's gonna want it. You don't want to deprive yourself from that, especially if you deserve it. And then another thing is forgiving yourself. So even stuff that you're not proud of, in order to gain that respect back, you're gonna have to forgive yourself no matter what is the situation that happened and how it followed through. It is so important to forgive yourself and understanding where you went wrong. And then building confidence is a great one. So maintaining positive body language and good posture, taking a compliment when someone gives it to you, complimenting them back. It's stuff like that that helps, self-esteem, confidence go up and not bring it down and do the opposite. Then the last kind of thing I want to talk about is just do what makes you happy. So whether it's a sport, whether it's piano, whether it's volunteering in your community, it's those things that contribute to your life that help you become a person as well as helping the people around you. So as much as you're helping yourself become a better person and you're being you, you're maintaining your happiness, you're helping other people's as well. Every human needs to partake in something, and that's just how it is. So I hope you guys got something out of this video, whether it was one thing or nothing and you just watched it for entertainment value, that's totally fine. Let me down in the comments below what you guys would like to see me film in the near future, and remember to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and follow all my links, which will also be in the description box. Enough self-promotion. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.